how to stop impulse purchases. Hi, my name's Rachel. I do videos all about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year, and today we're going to talk about how we can stop those impulse purchases. First of all, let's talk about why we do impulse purchases. So a lot of that is to do with stress, anxiety, our want to keep up with the Joneses. It has an emotional appeal. We want that enjoyment, we want that dopamine hit of when we get that item. It makes us feel excited and happy for a brief period of time, and then after that it kind of filters down and we don't get that same feeling that like we did when we first bought it. And the reason we feel good when we buy it is because it might be a good price, it might be something that we were really wanting to purchase, or it might be a new item, a new style, and you want to be the latest and greatest with your style. And it could be that you're wanting to impress others, and the more things you have, you think that that is going to impress others by showing that you have wealth, that you have money. Impulse purchases don't have as much of an impact on other people as you think. It only impacts on yourself. And this is what we need to think about. Why are we really doing those impulse purchases? Is it because we're feeling sad and we want that little moment of happiness? Is it because we are stressed and that kind of gives us our let out, as in like we deserve it because we've had to deal with so much? We kind of justify and we give reasons, don't we? And this is not going to benefit you long term financially if you continue to impulse buy, because actually you're not really thinking about what it is you're purchasing, and a lot of the items are probably things that you don't need and don't really want. You're just doing it for the sake of doing it. So let's think about how we can stop impulse purchases so that we are really considering the items that we buy. So I've got 10 steps to help you to stop impulse purchases. First of all is you need to know your budget. You need to know exactly what you're spending on what, so that you can know where to reduce it down. This is really important, that you know that you're not spending above your means and that you're spending within your means. And know what it is that you're spending on. Is it you're always spending on clothing? Is it that you're always spending when you go down the middle aisle in the supermarkets? Know what it is you are impulse buying. So know what it is you're spending on that. My second tip is to give yourself a spend amount. So this is an allocated amount so that you do have that freedom to make purchases, but without the complete openness of being able to buy everything you want. It just means that you are limited financially in a certain budget. You've only got this amount to spend, and it means that you can't go over it. It means that you're going to consider how much something costs a little bit more, so that you know you've got some money left, or you know that you buy something that you really want. It's just going to help you to rein it in. Number 3 is to wait for a period of time before you purchase. And most of the time you will not regret doing this. I think it'll only be if there is something that particular that you're waiting for in a sale and you wait too long and then you don't get the best price. That's probably the exception. But waiting, if you can, a day, a week, or even 30 days before purchasing will really help you decide whether you really need that item. And it will also make you think about shopping around. It will help you think about getting the best price for it, and if you still want it after 30 days, then actually that's probably an item that you're going to use, you're going to value, and you're going to get your money's worth out of it. So it then becomes a considered purchase. Number 4 is to shop with a list. And that isn't just about food shopping. This is about any kind of purchase that you want to do. If you know that you want to go clothes shopping, but you only need long sleeve t-shirts, or you only need a black skirt, write that on a list and only purchase things that match that item description. That is the thing that you wanted. That is then what you're allowed to buy. This is going to stop those additional, but I just need that might work well. It's just reining you in and knowing that you've thought about what actual items you need to complete your wardrobe, for example, so that you're not buying things that are not going to fit what you need. Number 5 is to take away your card details from any online shopping apps or any online websites that you're signed up to. If you remove your card details from anything that allows you to make a purchase, it means that it's a little bit harder to make that purchase because you've got to then go and get your wallet and type in all the card details to do it. It's not just a couple of clicks to be able to make that purchase. And by the time you've got up and walked, you've decided whether or not it's worth buying, because if you don't want to get up and walk, then actually you could probably have done without it and you probably won't purchase. Just creates an extra barrier that makes it a little bit harder to do the click, click, click. And kind of leading on for that, number 6 is to delete any shopping apps. So remove them completely from your phone so that you're not tempted at all to do any browsing online. Delete all your bookmarks for any online shops. Take everything out of your basket so that you're not thinking about shopping. Take that temptation away by removing that easy access. Number 7 is to do something else. All the time that you probably used to spend shopping or doing those impulse buys in different shops and things, use that time to do something else. Do something you really like, that you really enjoy, spend time with friends and family, go out into nature, go for walks, do something really valuable with that time so that you don't feel like you're missing out. You still have got something from that time that you would have spent shopping. Think of something that you can do that will be more purposeful. Number 8 is to have a goal for the money that you are saving. So if you know that you're trying to stop the impulse purchases, anytime that you're tempted to do an impulse purchase, put that money aside and think about what would you actually rather spend that money on. You normally spend like £400 or £500 on clothes, etc. What would you rather spend that money on? Would you rather spend £400 towards a weekend away somewhere? Think about what else you could do with that value. And even if you only do small impulse buys, think about how much that adds up to within a month. What would you rather spend that money on? Are you really wanting something really purposeful, meaningful, or to do something with friends or family, an activity? Put that money aside and save it for that, so that you really are utilising your money to the best that you can. And it will give you some motivation. It will make you think, oh, I won't buy that top because actually I want to put some money towards holiday. It's going to give you a purpose for your money, and then you'll think twice about whether or not you want to make that purchase. Number 9 is to ask yourself questions. Do you really need it? Is it going to add value to your life? Is it going to be something that fills a gap within your wardrobe, a gap within your home? Is it going to be purposeful? And also ask yourself, why are you wanting it? Why are you wanting to buy that item? Is it because you've seen somebody, with that item and you think you would like it as well? Or is it actually because you need that item? Ask yourself questions about each purchase to decide whether or not it's something that you really need. And number 10 is to evaluate what you already have. Take some time to go through your home, through your wardrobe, through your different rooms in your house, and actually appreciate all the things that you already have so that you know where the gaps are that you might need to fill. And it might be that you've actually already got one of those items, you just haven't sorted through your clothes to be able to know that you have it. You actually bought one several years ago and you've never got it out of the packet. Why not go through and really think about what you already have, whether or not you actually do need anything else to go with what you already have, because you might actually be able to piece things together from things that you already have. If it's rearranged or reorganised, it will help you see what you already have. So there are 10 tips to help you to stop impulse purchases. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos on decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. Take care, bye.